Scratch, wagwan. Bless up all my viewers, all my subscribers out in the world. Hope you all doing well. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell if you haven't as yet. So right here, Mavado breaks silence after his son free. Yes, people, Mavado hold nothing back and expose a lot. Also, we see Vibes Cartel react to Mavado right here. Also, we see fans react since Beenie Man getting a lot of feedback since he been on the Love and Harmony cruise. Also, we see recording artist Baker Cup and new Benz right here. Yes, people, we also see a lot of fans anticipating Mavado going back to Jamaica. We also have some update as it relates to squash. Yes, people, we're gonna get into a whole lot of topics. Also, we see Koffee react since news out that her record label drop her. We're gonna get into more, so stay tuned.
Yo, Reggae Media TV, badder than everything we're bad, and we madder than everything we're mad.
So recording artist Mavado right here finally breaks silence since his son Dante Brooks released from prison. Yes, people, right here we see Mavado took to his Instagram and post saying, "It's taken me some time to process all that has taken place, but I am ready to speak. To God be the glory. He comes first in everything we do. I am actually elated, relieved, and full of joy that my son Dante Brooks has been freed from the state-imposed hell he has endured for 7 years of his young life. But at the same time, there is a fire raging within me at the injustice, or as the appeal judges put it, substantial miscarriage of justice that has taken place. A trial without jury decided on by a lone judge who chose not to take into account the amount of times the single witness changed his statements, admitted to lying to the police, and fabricated his account of events. The prosecution could not properly contest the appeal and did not request a retrial, admitting along the way that they did not follow basic legal protocol. They sensationalized the story with outrageous claims that the post-mortem also proved to be lies. The question is, how did this evil come to trial? We will be pursuing full legal action against all parties involved in this cruel act of injustice and will not stop fighting until real justice is served upon those who perpetrated this awful, unlawful, and unwarranted action against my son and his co-accused Andre Hines. Court of Appeal has granted a full acquittal, showing how false, contrived, and concocted this whole case has been from day one. They also tried to drag my name through the mud to help them carry out their wrongdoings and garner headlines for themselves. Well, this story and those headlines are far from over, and we will see the names of those conspirators and workers' iniquity brought to bear to face justice and accountability for their egregious actions and motivations. They are ashamed to their professions. I would like to thank Mr. U. Wildman, who never had a doubt this miscarriage of justice would be overturned from the first minute he started reading the court transcript. His leadership and bravery against a system designed to destroy the life of innocent youth, and youth is a service to his country. Big up Mr. Oswest Senior Smith for his sharp legal mind and assiduous work in freeing my son and Andre. Yes, people, that is what we say Mavado put out, after the news, a day after the news came out, and him no hold nothing back, as you can see right here. So a lot of reaction since Mavado put that out. As you can see, Vibes Cartel comment on the post with a heart emoji right here. Yes, people, from yesterday we show y'all what Vibes Cartel said as the news came out. We see Vibes Cartel did put out a post. So right here, as Mavado hold nothing back, we see Vibes Cartel comment. Yes, people, also big up Spraga Benz and the rest of artists who showing support to Mavado right here. And we see a lot of people in reaction, you know. Even some people already anticipating Mavado going back to Jamaica after this. As you can see a comment now, Vado can go a yard, do a show with KARTEL. A lot of people was waiting for that. As we mentioned, sure, it's like some people cause some controversy over the show concert price in NYC for Vybz Kartel right here. Some people looking at it from a different view.
Everybody's in the middle of arguing about the price of Vybz Kartel tickets. But here's another thing that you guys should be way more concerned about. Corporate coming in and taking over dancehall and reggae stage shows. Big entities now invading, our culture. And I'm not saying that they're not welcome, but what I am saying is that the way they're coming in is damaging to the local market and the local promoters. For instance, a lot of these companies they're coming in there and they're offering artists not only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gigs because they control all of the venues throughout the United States and throughout Canada and throughout England, but they're also paying the artists way more money than we could afford to pay them. So for instance, for you, those of you who don't know, you're just fans and you don't know the business aspect of the music, and some of you don't even care who's keeping the events, right? Some of you just figure that, I'm just going to an event, I love artists and I'm going to an event, right? But there's a reason why you're seeing a lot of these shows now in bigger and better venues. There's a reason why most of the shows are going into major stadiums and you're not getting much grassroots shows anymore. Is because the grassroots promoters can't afford to pay the artists. Artists that used to charge $25,000 a show is now charging $50,000 and $55,000 and $60,000 a show. 40,000 artists for us in the core, which we used to pay, they're now at 80,000. Some of them is even closer to $100,000 for a show, right? These big companies came into the music, and in order to dominate the whole industry, what they've done is just kept throwing money at the artists and guaranteeing the artists that, we can have you booked all across America, all across England, all across Canada. And the local promoters and the core venues, they can't afford to pay. So think about the real big picture. What does our dance hall and reggae culture look like in the future? Am I blaming the artists? No. Am I blaming the people that's coming in and doing business? No. But at the same time, I'm concerned about what's happening to our industry and how it's going to look tomorrow. There may not be any more local promoters left.
So right here, Beenie Man show why he is the king of dancehall on Love and Harmony Cruise. Also unite with Barry's Hammond. Check this out. Alright, so right here, we're looking into things as DonMafia speak about Vybz Kartel coming out of prison. It's like Vybz Kartel can relate to Mavado's son situation, and right here is like DonMafia say if he was in Vybz Kartel shoes, it's like him would have pray for come out and war with no man or anything like that. He must say that's why you see Vybz Kartel come out and him not pray for war with no man or anything like that. Him just move different. DonMafia also talk about Beenie Man in this case right here.
If a lyrics thing, but I know all the while I'm gonna go on to war right now. It simply look like say if me did in a position like that when you get a second chance for my life, me wouldn't even look upon you and say, boy, me want war no man or nothing. Because man, life bigger than that, man. You understand? You can't just come out of them, they stress there and come back and stress yourself again over what people are say and what people are think. You understand? Yeah, everyone is a king in their own way. That me say. So go follow me on YouTube, DonMafia Vivo, and listen to my new song, Big Warrior Going Over Crown. I'm a simple as say, everybody have a right to say them a king. Any man wants to say them a king can say it. And the work still approve. Understand? And I like KARTEL come out of prison and sit down and look. The man come out and I do song where I hit too. And I get millions of views to and I do him thing and I move up and down and I race up. Boy, I don't know that. I never see reason for fight nor nothing. Everybody just live good, brethren. And just make we enjoy life. Because one life we have to live and we are big people now too, you know. If our lyrics were now, that's a different something. Cause if a man, I war a man lyrically, you can't say, Ray. But if a man in a war, you can't war him neither. Just like, me I tell you something, David, in a war with some man, cause if a man, this way we know a long time, and you know. I just clean the heart of it clean, you know, brother. Beenie never give me 4 million from my band. Beenie never give me that yet, brother. Beenie never give me 1,000 US from me and my parents. How much song me right? A madman. Then if a man give me 4 mil, what me don't come out a quarrel but. Me I respect him and talk to. And anything he do, like if he give me certain money and need me certain way, me that tell the people them that. Me no bad mind. Me not stay them way if you come out and tell lie. Money make, whole heap of money make. And when the money make, and if you share up and forget that thing, a peer go around and styling. Me remember that and know that. Me go through that. Nobody can tell me what me go through. Me know my journey. You understand? When the money make, me not get no money. Macadam and better somebody to me than blood clot Beenie them. Me I tell you the truth, because Macadam, remember when Macadam hot, and I run the place, and I drive a Lexus Jeep, and I there all a studio with Beenie them more time. And we did their work, and Macca is a woman that rolling in a big Jeep. I can link me when I go in a Jeep and say, what go on, mama? Mama shot me all on 500 US, you know. Say, boy, I just come in, you know, but you know, I have to come check you, see one sneakers and 2 jeans. That. Oh, God, man, I have to respect that. They say, I say, boy, we have one little sitting for work on here. And we go and make 2 songs. So I don't forget them things. Remember that. And that's why I'm a man. I don't go around the thing. I have to respect that. You understand? Because I remember that. I'm being them tour all about and them things, but Beenie never look for me as a brother and as a man with the run in my work and I do things and say, yo, DJ, hold that. Tell me know that glad brother and have manners and respect that dog. Yes, so I say, no, Beenie rate me still. I don't say Beenie no rate me, he rate me. Because them man, the way him deal me still, he rate me too. And I see Beenie brother this me already and Beenie rush him, you know. With certain things, like me not even talk away and rush him with, but me I tell you, say, he rush him. I say, pussy, me no want to know this DonMafia, because lyrics them man they are right and them man I put money in a company and I take out money at a company. You know? You understand? That a shot ass we dead, you know. Feel? So no man couldn't diss me when me there around him, because he's a man where he rate me then way there, but when he come on to, you know there's something there about we are do some work and want big money make and you know, no little gratitude no show this so like as a friend, as a boss then as a, you know, if I roll that man I say, are your boss and you did do what you feel do. I remember say we did there with the pen and the paper right through to, you know, and read him and play and we make song all if you boss a sleep song and make, you know. And when he wake up he just come voice, you know. You see me? Because me a voice for the ready them too. And me a write the song and I say come dada, ready. Because through me I say yo, we don't want the thing slope so we are build the company. But it's not a man who have a heart. Like say, if you have 10 million in a call you one side and say, yo, Mafia, John Wayne from where they do some work and rare. See 1 million. Because I no crave, you know. If a man have 20 million, you know, I not tell a man say, if you give me 10 million out of it, you know, brother. Or 5 million, you know. Just give me something, make me sure, say, boy, John Wayne respect that. Them man, nah do that, brethren. You see me, I say, them man, they promise all vehicle and promise a whole heap of thing and nothing, brother. One time the man take 1 van from one brother. Give me, you know, I may drive a van, you know. I may tell you, say, the man no pay man for the van and a be a bangarang, you know. One sidekick van, you know. I may tell you, say, to how he go. I pay fuck we go on with that vehicle, like the man give me a vehicle at the same time, still not pay for it. Then time, me and him just apart. You see me, I say, you know, with the monks thing where young you would see me and must say, oh boy, you forget a bad vehicle number now, boy, a BMW. I mean, say, the boss are rolling tough thing them and more time that give a drive off of them. But being them when you take for them vehicle them and drive them and when you go on the road, somebody call about, yo, Claude Bima come down. And then I said, John, no, that can't work. More time you want to go about your own business to work. And then, you know, I know so that not comfortable. You understand? But it's a man that just come out of the blues and promise you a vehicle to because you work. Yo, Mafia, you write the lyrics and I want to your vehicle and nothing, dog. I'm going to give you something tough for roll and you didn't know one. That man just take all the vehicle from that man and just give you blood clot, and when you look, you know, you don't pay for it either, so people are look for you to kill you over them things, you see me? Enough, yo, what you never know, don't sit when I say go on dark. Hold it for sitting. Because when my brother called Link one time at school and the man ride a fat bike, you know, and the man take away and give all him brother, you know. And all 1 year after the bike, no pay for in the dark. Remember in the dark, and when you look, you know, see a problem to blood clot, that's me I tell you, say, yo, the thing out to get away. Because man, them where did send down a bike. Out for war, like out for war him personally, no one. I feel my brother see it and I said, no man, no, can't this him guy DJ. Because he said that come down serious and him end up having just pay for same way, million mash for bike, you see me? And I tell you, I did the same thing, when you come on to business and money, it's a shabby thing, you understand? The money, the progress, that's why the progress, you can't run an environment where no progress. You see money, I want something, you know. Money build energy and vibes, you know, no matter what man down right now, you know. From you shot him all piece of money, he feel up, you know. And he feel ready back, you know. You see, more time when you all down and you see millions are making you there and you know say yeah, help make millions. And when you look, you know, you're nothing to reach you, like nothing to jump off of the table. Them things that broke your energy, you know, brother. And a bad mind. You just have to pray and say, John will start. Me not for there so because it's like me not see it, no love no there so. Because if you love people and you're there around people there around you and them will help you do work or whatever, you have to tear them money and make them live blood clot good too. Because that's how we live. You see me I say? If me have something now and me there around my friend them, I not go make my friend them there and I know say, and me have it. I go just free up and that don't mean say we crave or we want all our way watch a thing, but you have to just do the right thing. So me I say, family members suffer, everybody has suffer, brethren. Me no want there no blood clot sufferation. So that's why I left from this up.
So right here, we're gonna get into more details about Mavado's son Dante Brooks' case on why he was freed. Yes, people, the Jamaica Star, we see them put out an article in update right here as it relates to all what went down, you know, Mavado's son Dante Brooks and co-accused freed due to trial judge error. Yes, people, so the son of dancehall veteran Dante Brooks and his co-accused Andre Hines, who were sentenced to life imprisonment 4 years ago, were able to walk free today by the Court of Appeal due to a trial judge error. The duo was freed by Justice Marva McDonald Bishop, David Fraser, and Kisak Leng because of the trial judge error in the treatment of the identification evidence, which was unreliable, and credibility issues with the sole eyewitness. We are of the view that the failure of the learned trial judge to adequately warn himself of the dangers inherent in the identification evidence combined with the deficiencies in his treatment of the identification and the matters going to the credibility of the prosecution's sole eyewitness resulted in the applicants being deprived of the safeguards developed by law to prevent the ghastly risk of conviction on unreliable evidence of identification, they said in the published judgment. The appellate judges also commended the prosecution for acknowledging the judge error and for not seeking a retrial. Brooks, who was 18 years old at the time of his sentencing, was ordered by Justice Leighton Pusey to serve 22 years before parole for the murder of Lorenzo Thomas. He was also sentenced to 15 years for arson and 20 years for illegal possession of a firearm. The sentences were to run concurrently. Andre Hines, who was 26 years old, was given a life sentence for the murder with a stipulation that he served 17 years before parole. He was sentenced to 15 years each for arson and illegal possession of a firearm. The two were arrested and charged in connection with the home invasion of Thomas in the St. Andrew community of Cassava Peace on June 5, 2018. Prosecutors led evidence that Brooks and Hines were among 5 men who entered the house and shot Thomas before pushing his father into another room. They were accused of attempting to sever Thomas before aborting the plan because the machete was too dull. They then allegedly poured gasoline on the house and the body before setting both on fire. Prosecutors relied on the eyewitness testimony of Thomas' father, who indicated that he knew his son's killers from the community. Attorney at law Hugh Wildman represented Brooks, while attorneys at law Kemar Robinson and Oswey Senior Smith represented Hines. Yes, people, so with all of this put out in the media, we see more details released surrounding the case, why Mavado's son Dante Brooks was freed due to the trial judge error. So local authorities react to Squash after he was arrested. Yes, people, and Squash been in running with the law in Mobile, Jamaica already. So them are gonna look into this, and recently we see a recent article came out from the Jamaica Gleaner where lawmen ready to squash any flare-up of crime in St. James. As you can see right here, where local law enforcement is vowing that significant gains made in crime fighting in St. James will not be eroded by anyone, even as they monitor responses to the United States arrest of an immigration hold on Montego Bay native and popular entertainer Squash. The Big Breeze DJ, whose given name is Andre Maurice Whitaker, was arrested on February 24 during a traffic stop in Miami, Florida, which was later revealed to be coordinated with the Federal Bureau of Investigation (FBI), which linked the entertainer to illegal weapons. Senior Superintendent Aaron Samuels, head of the St. James Police Division, speaking on the development that he acknowledged could have implications in Western Jamaica, said, "We are indeed paying attention and we are watching keenly to see the outcome." The entertainer is from Salt Spring in St. James, one of the areas in which the police have seen numerous murders and shootings over the years, but have managed to regain some amount of control with representatives of warring factions either jail, kill, or displaced through migration. "We will not allow anyone to pull back the gains we have made over the period, and we will ensure that we continue towards our target of below 100 murders," Samuel said. Whitaker reportedly left Jamaica in 2019 but was detained in the island earlier for an extended period in 2018 during a year-long state of emergency in St. James, while the division recorded upwards 200 takeouts. The entertainer was released without charge but remained under the microscope of the police, so much so that events featuring the chart-topping artist were denied permits. The St. James Police Division has, in recent years, consistently led the country with murders, finishing 2023 with 188 last year. Through recording the reduction of 33.5%, the division topped all others with 125 takeouts. During the first 2 months of this year, only 7 takeouts have been recorded in St. James, a drop of 73% when compared to the 26 at the end of February 2024. Shootings are also down 56% since the start of the year. Members of the business community, including the St. James Chamber of Commerce, have recently been in the media stating that they approve of the work of the security forces in bringing bringing some semblance of crime control back to the parish. Whitaker's most recent legal woes in the United States began during last week's arrest along with 24-year-old Zidane George Prescott, the driver of the gray Mercedes-Benz involved in the Miami Beach traffic stop. U.S. arrest documents obtained by the Jamaica Gleaner indicate that police officers approaching the vehicle reportedly saw Whitaker, who was in the passenger seat, placing a black object into a stash box. The men reportedly agreed to a search of the vehicle, during which a Glock 19 firearm with chip Glock modification was unearthed. The chip Glock, which the DJ is known to sing about, is a small device that can be attached to the rear of the slide of a Glock handgun, changing the semi-automatic pistol into a selective fire machine pistol. An empty inside holster was reportedly discovered on the entertainer's waistband. Additionally, authorities recovered a Glock 35.40 caliber pistol with an extended magazine under the driver's seat, along with 3 loaded magazines in different compartments of the vehicle. Prescott was found to have a suspended driver's license at the time of the incident. Both men were arrested and charged accordingly. The arrest was captured on body-worn cameras. Whitaker was released from police custody after posting a $3,000 bond, but remain detained on an immigration hold by the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement (ICE). He is currently being held at the Chrome North Service Processing Center in Miami, Florida, according to the ICE website. He is set to appear in court on March 26 at 9:15 a.m. Squash is already facing immigration issues as he has been accused of not have legal status in the country and was awaiting an immigration hearing 5 years ago before he left Jamaica. During an onstage interview with Winford Williams, the entertainer said publicly that he wanted to live a free life. "I want to live a free life like everybody else. We are do music, and I want the JDF, which is the Jamaica Defense Force, and the Jamaica Constabulary Force, for know we nah give no trouble. And music we are do. We are focused on music. So me ask JDF and the bigger man them for please have some mercy upon the youth them we want for make it for them family and give we a break. Give me a break. Squash 6 boss Andre Whitaker a break because me nah give no trouble, me feel targeted," Whitaker said at the time. In another interview in July 2022 on the same platform and while on US soil, Whitaker professed his love for his home country and said that he stayed away from Jamaica because big foreign and there was too much corruption in one little environment. Said Whitaker, "To how the system did deal with me have to take with myself, and even when me take with myself, as uno can see, my name still a scandal all over the place. 6 boss this, 6 boss that. Me a no violent producer. I love alone, me preach to the whole of the youth them," Whitaker said. The entertainer is no stranger to the top of the dancehall chart, has recently trended on the music scene with songs like Big Breeze, Showboat, All Know, and Get Up. Yes, people, so this is a recent article right here where the superintendent, over there in St. James, down there in St. James, Mobile, put it out that them dep on a lookout right now as, Squash face legal troubles in the United States because, it's like them always say Squash connected to gang in Mobile. So, that is just some update right here. So, Koffee's team dispute claims that she has been dropped by US label. Right here, according to IRFM.net, sources close to reggae singer Koffee are disputing a media report that Koffee was dropped by her US label RCA Records. A media outlet had earlier this week indicated that sources at RCA Records indicated the Toast hit Maker had been dropped by the label. However, when the question was put to Koffee's team by IRFM as to whether she had been dropped by her label, the response was, "Not that we are aware of." When we pressed as to whether she is still signed to RCA Records, there was no further response. Koffee burst onto the musical scene several years ago with the mega hit Toast and later won a Grammy Award in 2020, becoming the youngest and first female to receive the Best Reggae Album Award. She has seemingly taken a hiatus from the music scene in recent years. Yes, people, also right here we see Koffee laugh at news story stating she is no longer with RCA Records. Reacting to the news right here, the Grammy Reggae winning singer Koffee responded with laughter expressed through a simple emoji after World Music Views first reported that she is no longer under RCA Records in the US following the release of her debut album, Gifted. So American rapper Lotto says her favorite place to be is no other than Jamaica.
You know, this Big Mama's favorite place to be. We got some broccoli, we got jerk, we got white rice, we got rice and peas, we got curry goat, we got, I think, this brown stew chicken. I don't know what that is. We got some more rice, we got oxtail, we got the curry shrimp, we got the beef patty. Big up yourself. J.A. Big Mama favorite place to be.
Alright, so there you have it. Jamaica. Yeah, people, big up each and every Jamaican, no matter where you're there. You see me? One island, I just certain people come with the crime and violence. You know them way there? Cause, you know, Jamaica is a beautiful place. So big up Lotto right there. Yeah, people, so no bless up with yourself, guidance, protection. Until next time, I'm out. Scratch, big up, bless up, I'm out.
Yo, Reggae Media TV, badder than everything we're bad, and we madder than everything we're mad. Subscribe now, you hear that?